Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Chris, TheSteereFamilyAdventures. My bus is LivNLifeBus, and I'm just going to be showing you around my rig and why I got this rig. Now, keep in mind, I'm not very good at videoing or explaining myself, as there's a lot in my head. So when it comes to this bus, I'm living on this bus as I am building this bus, due to the fact that I need to make sure it's customized correctly for my family and what we use and how we use the rig, and yeah, where we go. This bus is a true 40-foot bus inside, and it does have a DT466E, which is E is electronic engine, and the Allison transmission is an MT643 mech. It's a mechanical, so it works off of the engine. So that's why I got the bus, a DT466. The International is a very good bus to get, engine to get. And then also the mech transmission, it doesn't interfere with electronics. It just works directly off of the engine and the force it is driven from the engine, so less prone to problems. As long as you maintain all these correctly, it'll be great. So let me go ahead and show you around my rig. This is what I got, this is my opinion, and let's go. Alright guys, this is the back of my rig, my Skoolie. And you can see I took out all the windows. I have the RV windows in the back. And then, of course, back door. The reason why I got a front puller is because of the fact that I wanted to put a deck into the back here. And then also ladder rack. I couldn't raise the roof in time. I only had 2 months to do a temporary build inside to get over here from California to Oregon. So I'll be putting out a top deck on the top since it's not raised. This is a 40-foot true bus. It's a activity bus. The reason why I got this bus, activity buses have no governors, so there's actually 6 bays as the activity bus would, 3 on one side, 3 on the other. I am building this bus, so keep in mind there is crap on the outside. You can see right here I am actually building brackets for the water tanks to put underneath the bus right there. You can see the all thread sticking down. So those will be eventually cut down once I put the water tanks on. That'll be a different video. So anyways, but this is what I've gotten to so far. This is LivNLifeBus, LivNLife bus, BUS. And yeah, let me show you around the bus. So as you can see, the 6 bays are right here. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. I'll show you the other side. There's my RV windows. Everything's quite a mess right now, but the reason why I chose this particular bus is because it's an activity bus. It has a 7.6 liter DT466E. It is a beast. I also have replaced the tires. The 2 in the front had Chinese tires from the previous owner. I went ahead and got these. These are Goodyear Marathon RSAs. These are H-rated. These are, in this class, the best tire to get in the industries. But it's up for debate. Yeah, I like these very much. I've driven about 1,000 miles on these, no problem at all. And yeah, so let's go on to the other side. Alrighty guys, so this is how big my Skoolie is. It is 40 feet on the inside. There's a couple people that have this size bus. I've been hearing a lot of people say they have a 40-foot bus. Don't get it mistaken, that's including their nose in the front. I have a flat nose, so from pretty much the driver all the way to the back is 40 feet on the inside. It is awesome. And yeah, so as you can see right here, I got an 18-foot awning. I got the RV door installed. And still have to rip out, this did have dual AC units. I did rip out the compressors. And I gotta take off those top little deals right there and right there. Those are cooling radiators with fans in them for the AC unit. And you can see the bays right there, and then right there. And I'm getting to it slowly. Yeah, it's a work in progress. The only reason why is because we're living in the bus and figuring out where everything's going to go. So later on, as you hear from other YouTubers, what would you change? I will not have that in my video unless another kid comes to light. I have 2 kids right now, and we'll go from there, you know. So let's check out kind of what I'm doing. Alrighty, so there's the RV door right there. I got my 6 bays, 18-foot awning. Still gotta do it, but it's gonna match with the paint job that I'm having. And here's the windows that I'm going to install. These are gonna be for the living room. They're gonna go right here on the bus. Big old sucker, 62 inches by 23 inches. And yeah, the reason why I got this bus, it's a 40-foot flat nose, 100-gallon tank. So when I fill it up, I can get 1,000 miles. Yes, it does do 10 miles to the gallon. Let me get over here, wrap it around for you. Any questions about the bus, anything at all, just let me know down in the comments below. And that's pretty much the tour of the outside of the bus. The reason why I got those tires, because they're H-rated. They're the best out there. And I think they said 150,000, 200,000 miles I could get on the tires if everything is correctly working, which means the weight of the bus, and also, you know, make sure everything's aligned in the front and whatnot. So, but other than that, that's pretty much going to be it for the LivNLifeBus. Just wanted to kind of give you an update and tour of the outside of the bus and what I'm doing. Yeah, so let me turn you around real quick. Alrighty, guys. So a little bit of questions that other people are having or following or whatnot is, you know, what bus to choose for a Skoolie. And I would say it's up to your preference. You know, if you have a big family or you're going to have a big family, either go small or go big. That's how I do it. That's how I like to do things. I went with the biggest bus they manufacture, which is this one. There's different models and ways they do these, but this is a true 40-foot bus. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's a 15 window. If you want to kind of figure out how to size up a bus, pretty much just look at the windows. That's the main when you're looking at ads and stuff. I found this one on Craigslist in Arizona. I do 4 states, so I'll look in 4 different states. So I was in Southern California, so I do California, Oregon, Nevada, and also Arizona. I picked this bus up in Arizona. Guess how much? $3,100. They wanted $5,500, but you got to start knocking things off. These tires were mismatch. They were dry rotted. They were past 7 year on the recommended DOT life expectancy. So you know, I knocked off quite a bit of money. You know, you got to start knocking off money, because eventually something's going to happen on the bus, like it did to me back coming up to from California to Oregon. Our PSI line for the oil is 1,000 PSI oil line going from the pump to the block. It just burst. Well, come to find out, they jimmy rigged it to sell it. So what they did, jimmy rig it. They bought a repair kit, put it on there, but didn't do it correctly, and it just blew up on us heading up the 153. I forget the mountain we climbed, but it was in Santa Barbara. You could go back and look into that video. On repairs, or go into the playlist, you'll see repairs or problems that we've had on the Skoolie. I might not even have recorded it, but that was just one of the problems. That right there was $1,000 fix. And luckily enough, people on like you guys that helped us out, and some of my family members got us rolling back, and especially one dude in Santa Barbara came out and rigged it up for us to drive it again. So I greatly appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much for coming out and helping me and my family get back on the road. Very cool. You know who you are. And yeah, so you won't see the inside of our rig until I get it kind of complete. You could go back into videos and watch the inside of how it was. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. This is a 1999 International Bluebird 40-foot, 15-window, 6-bay bus with an Allison MT643 mech transmission. Very cool transmission. The mech, it stands for mechanical, no computers to screw it up. It just drives with the motor. So as long as the motor is good, the transmission will be good too. I'm able to push this bus over 80 miles an hour. I've done it coming up a couple of times. As we were coming up some highways, I would blow past certain certain tractor trailers, stuff like that, but it'll go over 80. That's why it's kind of crucial to get a bus with no governor. You know what, governor to me just means restricted. If you need to be somewhere, or if you're doing something and need to go that extra speed, why be limited? You know, just, you know, or take the governor out. A lot of people do that too. So that's our bus. That is LivNLifeBus. Check us out. We're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook business page. My name's Chris Steere. And yeah, I'm building a Skoolie for my family. If you have any questions, comment below. Very important to kind of figure out where the prices are and stuff like that for your family, what size bus, all that stuff. That you're gonna have to figure out on your own. For me, I got the biggest, baddest beast out there, and that's just what I wanted to get, and that was within the market at that time. I took about 4 to 6 months to figure it all out, and this is what I came across. It was in somebody's backyard. It was converted from a Skoolie, a school bus into a city bus, just painted. That's all it was, because I haven't painted this bus yet. I'm going slow. I don't have much money. I had a business for 12 years. I crushed my back, 2 discs in my lower back, S1, L5, whatever they want to call it, and then narrowing in my spinal cord. I'm not really doing any heavy jogs at this current time until I can figure out my back issue. But yeah, support us, support the TheSteereFamilyAdventures by going down there, thumbs up, thumbs down, comment below on what you think about us and our bus, and also tips, tricks. Maybe you're a Skoolie owner for a lot longer time than me. Comment below, let me know that you're around, and then also give me any tips and tricks. Other than that, we're living on the bus. We're building the bus as we're living on the bus, and we are just figuring things out as we go. And the only reason why I'm living in the bus with my family is pretty much there was a time frame, and then I also want to make sure that my family is compatible with whatever I'm doing, compatible with anything that I'm doing. So I'm not an expert, I'm a carpet cleaner, so, but I was a builder back in the day, certified framer. So I know a lot of the framing and stuff like that. Everything else is customization. Don't give up. Don't be too hard on yourself. A Skoolie build is a custom build all in itself. You're not buying an RV, hooking it to your truck, and calling yourself, you know, a full-time, you know, whatever such. You didn't really do much. All you did was you bought a rig, you hooked it to your truck, and then you left. For us, Skoolie builders, there's a lot more in detail than that. We need to know our weights, proportioning weights, what tires we need to get, what, you know, there's just so many things that we need to know to build these at a scratch. That's what you're doing. You're taking a school bus and you're building it into an RV from scratch. And, you know, I give you props for that. For the people that do it, I give you props. You know, it's definitely its own animal for sure, and especially with DOT and how they want to do things, different states, weight requirements. You know, in California, over 28,000 pounds, you need a B license. So I took out 5,000 pounds out of the bus, put it in about 1,000 or two. So I'm under that requirement to have a B license, and I have a regular C license. And I haven't heard nothing about endorsements or anything like that because of air brakes or whatnot. But I would have it just in case. You know, endorse your license with air brake just in case down the road, different state. You know, some people want things done a different way than what you did in your state. You know, I don't know, but so far there's no regulations on a Skoolie. You can do it any which way you want, but watch out for your weight. And then also electrical too. I've been seeing people using the 30 amp wire on a 20 amp circuit. Makes no sense. If you actually think about it, you have a 20 amp system or a 110 or a 115 or a 120, whatever. Not too much in the electrical game, but I know putting a 30 amp wiring on a 20 amp breaker is stupid. It just is. You know, that doesn't make any sense at all. Your let's just say your microwave. All of a sudden there's a problem in the microwave, you don't notice it. Your breaker is not going to go off. It's going to extend itself until that thing's either smoking or the back of the wire is melting. Think about that for a minute. Look at all your extensions. If they're melted, you got a problem with your wiring. So other than that, those are my tips. I'm not an expert, guys. You know, I'm building it like everybody else. You know, I don't really follow people on the YouTube because, like I just said with that electrical issue, they're doing in conversion vans and buses. So don't follow anybody and say, this is how he did it, this is how I'm gonna do it, because later on down the road, they're not going to put it on YouTube that they screwed up. They're going to fix a problem and keep going. That's the problem with YouTube. They're not going to show you the bad stuff. For me, I don't care. I don't care what you see. This is my life. I'll live it the way I want to live it, and I'm just documenting it. So I'm raw. I don't cut anything. I just, you know, I'll pause, go to another place on the bus, push unpause, and keep videoing. So you'll know my stuff isn't cut. Maybe that's gonna hurt me growing, but who cares? You know, as long as I'm real and everybody sees I'm real, then that's all that matters. So other than that, I gotta get back to this bus. I'll catch you on the next one. The next video is gonna be the tank install. I'll be showing you that, so watch out for that video. Please make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, it notifies you that there's another video up, and then also like, dislike, and then comment below. So let me know you're there, or if you have a question or something like that, something I can answer. I've had this bus for 8 months, about, well, 7-8 months. I've driven it 1,500 miles, I think. Well, no, maybe 2,000 miles now. And I know a little bit about a little bit. So, and I have a lot of common sense. So I look at something, I see how it needs to be designed, and I go after it. If there's a mess up, I'm going to tell you about it, because I don't want you guys looking at what I'm doing and then all of a sudden it didn't work out for me. I got to let you know that it didn't work out for me, but it might work out for you, going, hey, I'm going to put this part and this part and this part on, and then poof, it works. Let me know. You know, so other than that, guys, I was trying to keep this nice and short, so you guys have a good rest of your day. That's the outside of LivNLifeBus, and we're the TheSteereFamilyAdventures. You'll see my wife on there, you'll see me on there, you'll see my kids on there, you see my life. I just want to document it. That's it. You know, this YouTube thing's pretty cool, you know. Some people don't like it, some people do. I don't mind sharing where I'm at or what I'm doing or anything like that. You can come on by, check out my rig. But nobody is seeing the inside of the bus until I'm done. That's just the way I want to do it. I showed a little bit in the first half. That's just the way I want to keep it. But I'm definitely showing you what I'm building on the bus. I'm just not doing a tour yet. I want to wait until I'm fully complete. So, other than that, sorry if my videoing sucks. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get better. This is the way it's going to be. I'm going to video on the phone. This is a Note 8. I'm about to get a Note 9. And yeah, so other than that, guys, please stay tuned. Show me your love. Hitting the like button, dislike button, comment below. Just show some love on this channel. Share, please. I greatly appreciate it. You guys have a good rest of your day. God bless you and your family.